Hey guys, it has been a while since I've done a video. I was been moving and just kind of put this on the back burner for a little while. But I'm back. I don't really have anything set to do today. I just really wanted to get back into this and do something. So I think we're just gonna. I started this messing around the other night for like 10 minutes. I don't know if this is gonna go anywhere, but we can kind of play around. I'll show you what I have, and we'll go from there. So I started this the other night. This is what it sounds like. So I just use the Ana kick. I don't know which I use the trap kick, I guess. I feel like I need to tune this though, because what am I on here? Yeah, I'm gonna tune this and see if this helps. I don't know what key I did it in, but I'm gonna guess it's all white. I probably did it like A minor or something. So I want to move this up to E or F sharp 6. Oh, okay, maybe let's try E. That sounds a little bit better. We'll stick with that. I just have a. I don't even know if I made this or not. I think I did. Let's find out. On freeze this. Oh yeah, this is cool. Audio damage. Picked this up. I got this for free because I added people to Splice. I don't know if they still have it, but if you have two people sign up under your code, I got this by Audio Damage. Actually, I live in Phoenix, and the guy that makes all this audio damage stuff lives in Phoenix. I found that out through the guy I get my tracks mastered through, which is pretty interesting. Pretty cool. I actually like this a lot. It's not expensive, but again, I think you can get it for free if you just kind of have a couple friends sign up on Splice, so you might want to pick that up. So I made this on here, this sound. I actually recently got a bunch of new stuff, new monitors. I got a bunch of Waves plugins I purchased. I got the gold bundle, and also I have the one knob, which I've been using pretty religiously. It's awesome to pick this thing up. So it just basically is like an LFO tool. It only really does 4 on the floor, like if you need side chaining. So if you like, this kick is not 4 on the floor, but I used it anyways. I just kind of liked how it pumped, so I've been using that a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and freeze this back. We can actually look at what I did here. What did I do? So I have a square tuned down -12. I have this tuned up to 9, I guess. Another same wave type, pulse wave. I have them tuned weird as well. I wonder if I just use this. Might be a preset. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I made this though, and I think yeah, it comes from like the way I did the filter envelope, which gives it kind of that grit. I used the filter one, and I don't want to mess it up because I don't. But you can kind of see what I did here to get this sound. So I'm gonna go ahead and freeze this again. And then I went into my Middle Eastern samples, which I love. Which one is this? Oh, I don't think I actually am going to use this, but I used another one here, and I always just kind of put delays on them. I used the H delay from Waves, the hybrid delay as well. So I used the V comp. This is all based off like Neve, the V series I've been using a lot. The EQ is awesome, and I've been using the compressor too. That kind of hissing noise is actually the analog from. I thought it was from that, but oh, it's actually probably coming from the bass. It's actually probably coming. Where is that hissing coming from? I think it is the V comp, but I don't know why I'm still. Yeah, it is. Why am I hearing it though if I turn off analog? That's weird. Yeah, it's still doing it. I thought that would make it go away. So it has a little bit of low-level noise that's just kind of emulating the console. So basically I put a simple delay on, I put another H delay on, which I think it kind of changes the character. Let's see. And then pumper again. And then this is, I didn't wind up using this. This isn't even in there. Oh no, okay. I did. I would definitely try to get a different sound, but for now it's a good placeholder. I don't know, let's kind of see what happens with this. Maybe lay something out. I'm going to use this more of a lead, I think, so I'm going to take some of the low end out of it and try to see if we can get a bass line going under it. Let's go to some wave stuff and try to see if the VEQ4 gives it some character. I've just been using presets and I'll adjust them if I don't like certain parts or something, but let's try guitar enhanced subtle, just see what happens. That'll actually make it fit in the mix better too, because it takes a lot of the low out, and then some of the mid range is a little bit tighter. Let's use the V comp as well and see if that kind of. I think that flattens it a little bit too much. I want something a little more bouncy, so maybe I'll use, let's try the glue. I might try the punchy bass setting actually, because it has I think it has a nice bounce if I remember, because they're very quick release. If you don't have the glue comes with Suite. It's actually the glue by Cytomic, which, if you didn't know that, they put this together for Ableton, so it comes with the Suite. If you don't have the Suite, you can buy the glue compressor. It looks different, but you can buy it from Cytomic for like $100, I believe it is. Unless they've lowered it. It used to be $100. Alright, bass punch. Let's see. That's what I wanted. I'll actually do like that a little bit better. My computer is struggling right now, so if it looks delayed, it looks delayed on my screen too. I should probably freeze some of this stuff. That'll help a bit. That will help. I'm actually gonna take this Nicky Romero, or this kick, and this actually does, I think it does take a decent amount of CPU, so I'm gonna duplicate it, freeze it, and then flatten it. Sorry, we're still working on this. I think it sounds. I might actually widen it using the stereo with tool. I might take that back later, but for now, I'm gonna see what happens. I'm gonna put the EQ before the compressor. Alright, we'll see how that goes. We'll leave it for now. Let's see. Okay, that's frozen. I'm gonna get rid of the. Oh no, that's right. We're using that. No, that's gonna go. We're just gonna get rid of it altogether. We can make this one not even play and make it small. We have no audio there. Alright. It's very weak. Let's try. I'm gonna go into Sonic Academy, their drums. Maybe let's just try like a main room snare. I feel like that could actually be interesting and give it like some nice punch. I guess because it might have like kind of a trappier sound. Snares. There we go. That's kind of nice. to move this over here and take all these down. Ooh. Tuning your drums is very important. If you don't do that, it takes a lot of time and practice to be able to hear. It's hard to hear, I think, if you don't do it often or you're just getting into it. For a long time, it took me like a while because you overthink it too. But you just kind of want to tune it till it sounds better. Like stuff can really sound. It can make a monumental difference when your drums are tuned. Like you might not like a sample in your song, but if you tune it, you'll like it. And sometimes you're like, oh, that sounds great now. It was just out of tune and it made the song sound weird. So very important. Tuning your drums. Definitely focus on that. It's kind of just like me turning into almost like kind of mixing, or kind of how I piece stuff together. Video. Let's just try something weird. Let's see if there's anything cool on here. There's this cool thing called Mondo. Let's see. It does some weird stuff. Maybe we can get this to sound cool and turn it into something totally different. It actually gives it more personality. It doesn't warp it too much, but maybe not. That's not gonna work. Yeah, that's not gonna be. Oops. Nope. Pause this for a second. Okay. Let's see. I'm just gonna get rid of this altogether. I'm not feeling this right now. Let's just do, I don't know. Let's just get. Let's just try to get some weird sounds going on. I might just do. I'm gonna do a kind of trap hi-hat. I think. Just see if I have no clue what's gonna happen here. I'm just gonna start clicking on stuff. All right. Let's go back to sonic drums. Let's get some hats. Hats. Toms, tight hits, tom, no, claps, hats. For the sake of time, let's do 808. Perfect. Let's actually program something in here and see what happens. Push play. You know, I have to get all this stuff to pop out of the mix too. It's very flat, these samples. Or it's maybe just because they're all the same velocity. I'll figure it out. I guess we didn't go trappy at all with that either, but whatever. It's a little more worldly, I'd say. You know, let's go into the waves again. I know probably some of you watching this don't have wave stuff, but kind of just got it. Can't stop using them. Makes me happy. That's better. Can't tell. Pretty into these plugins. I love them. Pretty nice groove, actually. I think I'm gonna get rid of snare 808 though. I'm not a big fan of that. I think it kind of ruins it a little bit. Alright, let's work on this some more. It's a little, I guess it's a little thin, so I'm gonna take, as I like the sound it gives it. Let's see. We got to do. Cleans it up, but maybe adding a little, after putting another EQ on and adding a little body, maybe some saturation will help kind of fat. It's pretty thin. It needs to be fattened up. That helps a bit. I'm also doing this in headphones, so this, by the way, might not be very accurate. It's a little bit harder. Things are a little exaggerated in headphones. Alright, what was I doing? Alright, let's look for... Let's see if I have anything in here. Again, sorry I'm going back to this, but just want to see. I'm just keep playing with these because it's, you know, I'm just kind of learning all this stuff and seeing what I like and what I don't like. I don't have a saturator, I guess. I don't think, doesn't seem like I got one of those. Let's choose. I'll just use the saturator. Maybe Guitar Stomp might have like a distortion on unit on it, which could be interesting. Comp EQ1. Let's see what that does. Nah, that sucks. Okay. Maybe not. Saturator. I have the Data Life sausage fattener, but not on this computer. I should probably get that back. I would probably layer this. It's just I'm not going to get what I want right now, but I'd like to kind of move forward. So I think I'm going to spread it out. No, let's do this. Let's just see. Let's call this good. Let's just move forward from this. Freeze that so we have some CPU. Save that. I'm going to probably bring this back in actually. I don't want it wide. Maybe I do. We'll find out. Let's see if this imagery works better. Not quite getting what I want. I'm going to stick with the stereo with tool and just move forward again. Let's work on maybe a bass or something. Or, yeah, well, let's see what we can find. Maybe, might even sample this down to make it less redundant, but for now let's just kind of move forward. We can get rid of this. We'll freeze this. Let's do this. Let's go bring these down. Start here. Bring this. Let's see. Maybe do a little bit of arranging. Let's try. What we could do here, maybe even see if we need to get a generic one really quick. Let's try the audio damage. That sounds, I like that plugin a lot. It's very simple, but it's really, I like it. It's fun, and it looks cool too. It's always nice when something looks cool, you don't mind looking at it. I hate when plugins look really ugly, I don't want to use them. I'm kind of really visually stimulated, so. Alright, let's see, presets. Warm, what is this? Let's see. This sounds dangerous. This could have potential. Just if you do something weird with it. Weird is always good. Shift Command M for Mac users if you didn't know that. If it works, there we go. To make a MIDI. I have a keyboard behind me. I might make some noise in the microphone to pull it around. See, this plugin is for free. I mean, it's got some good presets, I think. Where does this one go? It goes down to F. I'm literally just switching them. To bring it into the song. How's the filter on this? adjusting presets on here, I've gotten some interesting results. It's very like maybe classic Atari, I guess, if it just very filtered down and raw. Maybe even adding some other distortion plugins over it can give it some more grit and really make the sound have a lot of character. I'm gonna just pause this. I don't know how I'm feeling right now about that with this. Let's put this on too. Quick key I always do R. Whoop, R. You just hit R every time, you're good to go. Oh, that's right. I forgot I added that count in recently. Shit, I already forgot the rhythm I did. Let's try this. Just keeping that redundant and maybe space it out a little bit, put it more in the background, and have that as like a nice. And you would just, I wouldn't use this anymore, and it was very redundant. I want to try to make the song more choppy in general, and just kind of add more sparse things in and make a song out of just different tiny components rather than a continuing. It's just very predictable and boring, I think, after a while. Very interesting. I like that. But definitely need to take out. This is still spread. Yeah, it's got more low end still. Maybe making it metallic-y would be interesting, and it'll kind of separate it from the really very cloudy bass sound, because it maybe give it a more futuristic. I mean, I don't know, of course it's futuristic, but to me it reminds me of like very spacey, futuristic sound. Let's see, where's the bass? There it is. This bass is just very overpowering. I think it's just too loud. Again, I'm in headphones, so it's hard to gauge where it's actually at. But we could take some of this out. I mean, we're going to have to if we have... How heavy is this kick? Where is the kick? I don't know. I think this is actually a mono plug-in. No, it's not mono. I don't know what I'm saying. Never mind. Sorry. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, I don't think it actually does any stereo. Like, I think it's. So they made it for bass. So I think, yeah. Okay, so we don't even need to do side, mid-side EQ to get rid of some of the low end. There's no low end on the sides at all anywhere. So let's give this some more character. I'm gonna go back to the wave stuff and try to find. Fun fact: Waves plugins only work as VSTs. Well, some of them don't, but if you do, when I first got it, I had to email them. None of the compressors would work as audio units, and at least in live. I think in Logic Pro they work as audio units though. Actually, I think I might just switch them off like that. I kind of like, I don't know if I want to, nah, I'm going to only do one on, let's change pitch. Now let's see if we want to do actual sidechain on this with the kick, or should we just do 4 on the floor? Yeah, I'm probably going to do sidechain. I like using the glue, personally, better for sidechain than the regular compressor. It's just personal preference. Track. Wait, what am I doing? No, we want to go to this one. Oh, because this is frozen. God, no, yeah, why don't? Oh, whoops. I need. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna bounce this to audio. Fly. taking a long time on this, but whatever, just go with it. Alright, let's just try to do something different here. Don't mind the dogs going crazy. Let's go to... How long is this video? 38 minutes. Holy shit. Alright. Let's go to... Native instruments. Oh my god. Ace, stop barking. Jesus. Alright. Let's see if we can get any cool presets going on. Let's try... Oops, bad. See, someone sounds fun. Fresh faced, what is that? Let's do leads. Record something weird, and then we're gonna warp it and see if we do some weird shit to it. So I'm not gonna go try to do anything perfect. No, we don't wanna follow key commands. Really? Pretty much my process, just try weird shit until I get something cool, and usually takes a long time, and I just keep running stuff through more and more plugins, and then I'll bounce it to audio and try something else. Let's do some special effects. I use this a lot to get weird sounds. let's just keep going with this. Oh, where'd it go? There it is. Okay. So we used the guitar rig. Maybe let's try this now. Let's see what happens here. Now, so we got compressed. I'm just gonna do it after the compression and probably recompress it again. Let's try power board. This could get really loud, so I'm gonna turn it down. This is, that's like doing stuff like that. You can really get some really gritty, more interesting sounds. I know people hate the word organic, but I guess like just using stereotypical synth sounds, a lot of times to me they just sound very cheesy and predictable. And like doing stuff like this, you can get some really interesting stuff that has like this just feel. It's different, you know. It's not. Just doesn't sound generic to me. I think it has more life and complexities and interest. So I go about doing stuff like this a lot when I'm like just fucking around and trying to find something cool, and like I might just use this and then resample it down and chop it up into tiny components and use it differently, or it's just I just try things until I get something that I think is really good, in my opinion at least. So maybe let's keep going with this. I'll probably end this in a few because we're going on like 50 minutes, so I don't even know if anyone's even going to watch this video all the way through, but let's see. The only thing I wish is this kind of had like a wet dry. I guess I could technically put this. No, I could do it that way. That's too much work. Alright, I'm gonna try something else before I decide on this. Let's just go ahead and say freeze. We're gonna do, yeah, no, we're gonna take that off. Just, you know, we're gonna take that off too, and then we'll put those on after so we can have room to play with it. Believe in you. I know you can do it. No? Oh, there we go. Okay. Flatten. We've committed now, so once I hit save and do it, can't go back. Alright, we're stuck with this. say that's cool. Whatever, we like that. Maybe let's try something. Maybe something very synthetic. Disregard the fucking video games in the background. That's all I listen to all day now. Goddamn shooting games. It's really fucking annoying sometimes. I'm not a big gamer, as you can obviously tell. It's actually kind of interesting. I think it's interesting. I like weird shit though. Just say freeze this. I'm gonna put let's see, I'm gonna try to somehow fit another kind of mid-rangey thing to kind of complement this. Not this, sorry, I meant with this. I don't know, I might be overkill in this section. I just was trying to get, I like to hash out a lot of the ideas and then kind of start organizing them. Alright, let's try to get one more thing and I'm going to call it on this video. cooler sound, but you get the idea. I'm just gonna do the first one. Come on. Call that done for now, at least for this video. I hope this was interesting, cool, maybe you learned some stuff. I had fun doing this, actually. That was a good time. So anyways, glad to be doing videos again. Hope some of you guys are still watching. And if you have any comments, questions, ideas, or things you thought was cool you might want to talk to me about from this, leave a message in the comments. So until next time, have fun. Mainly just have fun, because I struggle with that sometimes myself. Alright guys, have a good night.